It came as a shock to all Kylie fans when they learnt that she had been diagnosed with cancer. There was no suspicion at all that she was unhealthy.
I turned my phone on and the phone went message, and it just didn't stop beeping. And I thought, something's happened. Olivia, I'm so sorry. Where are you? Come straight home because I've heard about Kylie. And then I thought, oh my God, she must have died. So to hear that news that way, I was floored.
And we didn't know at that stage what it meant. We just knew she had breast cancer.
Yeah.
We didn't know how advanced it was. We didn't know if it could be treated. We didn't know what the prognosis was.
But my brother rang me and he said, Michael, Kylie's got cancer, straight out. I said, what? I said, "Guess put on the news." And I just didn't want to believe him. And I was like, no way. Don't pulling my leg. My heart just, seriously, just dropped. I didn't know what to think. I couldn't get it through my head, and I think, this is really happening. I shed a tear.
What does it say about us that we took it so personally?
She is part of your family, she is part of your life, and that's why it floors us.
Without exception, every single day of my life, non-Kylie fans will think this is very strange, but every day of my life, she's been in it.
Yeah.
Either reading something, listening to something, watching something. So it can't be considered too surprising that it would come as a bolt out of the blue for fans. And I really think it's still resonating to this day. We know we have a bigger picture about who Kylie is and why she is important to us. And it's also brought fans together, I believe, as well.
Obviously she wasn't well when she came back, but she relaxed so much more in herself and in her style, and obviously she still cares, but still looks at it and laughs more, I think. Definitely laughs more at herself in that sense and what she does. She takes it seriously, but not as seriously. She's seen a different side now. And she was too sick. She was too sick when she came back. She should not have come back when she came back. There was no need. She was still way too sick.
Can we just be honest here? Has it changed the way she looks and appears?
She's put on a little bit of weight, which she still looks normally healthy.
I was interested to see, this is a sceptical point of view, but what she looked like in the sense of cosmetic surgery. From what I understand, when you take those drugs, it breaks down all sorts of Botox, any type of collagen in your face. So I was really interested to see what did she really look like when all this stuff...
Is that right? That's incredible.
Yeah. Just
powerful drug.
The type of drugs, yeah. So I was really interested to see how she looked, and she looked really, to me, obviously, fresh, but different look, but was still there. So I think that in my eyes, she's still... Obviously, she has some surgery. I think she has, and has some work done, but not as much to the extent of what it was before the cancer. Physically,
she went, in my opinion, through a roller coaster. She immediately after, obviously she lost the hair. That's the big thing. There are some paparazzi photos of her looking incredibly gaunt. She lost so much weight. And then all of a sudden, obviously, whatever the treatment process is, all of a sudden... She did. She put on weight. Stout is one unkind word that I read after X tour was around, and one reviewer said she was looking rather more stout than she has in the past. Apparently, once she comes off those meds, which is very shortly, she may lose more weight.
I kind of like the way she looks now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's Kylie. She's always been more curvaceous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, well, and what is she, 42? And she looks the way she looks.
That's amazing.
We sometimes, I think we must treat her like some sort of goddess sometimes.
Well, she is a goddess.
She's an Aphrodite. But
our Aphrodite.
We need to get a bit more realistic. The woman looks incredible. And I love the fact she's talking so much more honestly these days about things, because she's commented, the only reason I brought this up tonight is because she's put it on the public record about how her face changed, and
of course.
She felt puffy and could see her cheeks when she was, from just looking out, she could see these cheeks underneath her eyes. So, but I mean, Kylie, if you're listening, you look amazing. Everyone knows that. And, we love you either way anyway.